Fargo, North Dakota, I think is kind of the hidden gem. But once you get here, you understand that not only Fargo, but North Dakota State University are great places to be. One of the biggest things that we wanted to do from the old Bison Sports Arena transitioning into the Sanford Health Athletic Complex was being able to tell our story. And yes, this is a beautiful building. From the moment you drive up to the interior, everything is great. But we wanted to be able to tell our story, and there's no better way than branding.
So a new building is just a new building, but if you really want to tell this story, you have to use your walls and weave that brand throughout and really let it go to work for you and help you in recruiting.
And it's huge for our coaches. Our coaches, when they're going out, when they're going to Florida, when they're going to California, and they need to sell Fargo, North Dakota and North Dakota State University athletics, you want them to walk into this place and say, okay, I get what this is all about, and having that wow factor when they walk in the building. We had about 150,000 square feet of space, and then we also added 100,000 square feet to this. So one of the biggest things was to find a way to celebrate all the success we've had.
One of the main things we had to do is figure out how to tell that story, not in an overly boastful way, but show that they have had success and they can compete in recruiting with the best programs in the country. So we created a Hall of Fame that showcases their trophies in a nice, humble way, but also it really speaks back to who they are as a program.
And also what we talk about a lot here that isn't necessarily true at a lot of places is what we call Bison Pride. Us being able to kind of showcase that a little bit with some of our student athlete pieces that Advent did for us, as well as some of the history and tradition, is able to kind of pull all that together into one big thing that we call Bison Pride.
NDSU prides themselves on the student athlete that stays for 4 years, gets that education. If you put in the work on the court and off the court, they believe you will become a champion.
My favorite graphic is that one coming down the steps that says those who stay will be champions. Because you're kind of walking down the stairs, you're kind of walking out of the building, and to see that one, that's hands down my favorite piece. Well, I think the biggest thing for us, not only the wow factor of, as we talked about in the recruiting of bringing in potential student athletes, but all of our former student athletes and all of our former administrators and staff and people who can come back here and take a look around and understand that they were a part of what we've done here. And that was very important to us, and that's what we want the future to be, is we want to continue to update, to showcase what we continue to do, so that when you come back 2, 3, 5, 10 years from now, you can say, hey, I was a part of this, and I was a part of something great at North Dakota State. And that's where we want to always kind of continue to grow with our branding in this building and in our other spaces.